Cat trumpet 4K fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay, people, how we doing out there? First things first. My name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We're doing batch numbers for the LT Gunmetal and the 38 Black Widow. The batch numbers are for those who know what the batch number is for. The batch number cuts down a fraud. It also allows our customers to see what the product is going to look like before it's shipped to them. So these are the tests we're doing now. As I told you before, we did make an LT gunmetal. Well, that's me, my personal experience. People ask me which ones I like first. The black screens are always the ones I like the best. Which ones I like the best for the black screens. But like I said, that contrast and all that stuff, you know, the reason why we developed the LT gunmetal because we tried to be fair so everybody can have, you know, some people like it gray and some people like it dark, you know what I mean? So we try to keep it, we can be catered to everybody at the end of the day. So we're going to be doing some demonstrations on that. Next week we do some demonstrations on the dedicated Christian paint because that is a screen paint we designed especially for churches. That one we have a few contracts in the works for that. But right now, let's get this started right here. All right, so when you get your container, it's not an expiration date on the back of it. It's a batch number. I'm putting batches under the next batch and then the number next to it. That basically, you can go back, you can check the video on when your product was done, painted up, and tested, so you can see it for yourself. And like I said, also too cuts down on the fraud of people trying to say other things, but again, neither they can back of their products up, so we know about that one already. Let's move on. But anyway, batch number basically protects the product. So, you know, anytime if we have to, and God forbid if we bring somebody into court, they will match it with the batch number. All right, let's get this popping because I got 2 of these to do today. And I'm going to stir this up a little bit more. Get my charcoal, make sure you stir the paint up when you get it. Some complicated instructions. We don't do all that corner clockwise nonsense. Just stir it up. If I had it in the in one of the whatchamacallits, I would have just shook it up and we would have been done with it. Now, of course, with all our products, this is a one-coat application. Does not require multiple coats or none of that nonsense. Put it on your screen, and you're done. That's it. Basic 9-inch snap roller. That's all you need. Nothing special. That's it. We're done. You know, all that multi-coat stuff, no, we don't do that here. Paint and be done with it. Make sure I got that right. Hold on a minute. I'll just go over my stuff to make sure. That's the perfection side of me. Yeah. There we go. I got this thing where things just got to be done right, and just drives me crazy if they don't. Some people don't got to go by the book. I got to do it by the book. Make sure we're not flat, because I don't want anything falling down. All right, we're good on that. All right. Make sure we're lined up. Let's see. I'm walking in the rain and the snow, and there's no place to go, and the do. Those are old songs back in the day, by the way. What the freak is he singing? Those are old songs back in the day. Back in the day, people, the old songs. There we go. Make the fan in here because we got to dry this. Ready for the next one. Oh, man, it's on. Ha ha ha! Alright, we had 2, so we had 32 in that one. Now, usually anytime we make the gallons, because we usually make them by 5 gallons at a time. It's just a small order. We don't have to make that much. We have more orders for the dark than we have for the black than we have for the LT gunmetal. But like I said, usually people will usually order the LTs. They go back in and get the contrast screens later on. But it's just an adjustment. Oh, that's why we designed it too. The adjustment, even to adjust to a black level. Now that's a 38 Black Widow sitting behind it right now. That's a 38 Black Widow's white level. No, they can blend into gray screens. We've done the test already like dozens of times. Oh, run the wrong one for that one. I need the lens shift for that one. Let's put the lens shift in it. There we go. Starfield screensaver. So all these demonstrations, like I said, we're all done in every single demonstration. Y'all wanted an LT gunmetal, we designed one for you. It's not going to have the same reaction as black technology. It's just not going to have it. Gray screens can pull up darker shades. They cannot pull up contrast levels. AK desired nature. Now the image is going to show a little difference when you're upstairs in our normal lighting, not in the dark, normal lighting. Down here we're in a max out zone, so the screen is taking in a ton of ambient light, which it should. We don't baby our screens. much of that left over. After we get done the orders, I want some of that for doing side by sides. All right. Panasonic OLED 4K demonstrations.
Short temperature balance in bedding. Sleep Number, because 80% of couples sleep too hot or too cold. Experience true temp bedding only.
So right in here, the screen is still wet. It's drying. That's why we do all these contrast demonstrations in a fully lit environment. All tests under the LT Gunmetal, any form of gray screens we developed, are all done in fully lit environments. We do not do demonstrations in the dark. This is how you cheat your customers at the end of the day. They go to turn the lights on, the screen will wash out because it's not used to being in a well-lit environment. Tropical exotic fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
I have no idea what in the world would someone say about a gray screen. Oh, the white levels weren't high enough. Guess what? All gray screens react the exact same way when it comes to white levels. It's contrast is what you got to deal with. This is when I have customers that call me up and say, I want the LT gunmetal. And I go, okay. I explain to them, black technology is going to pull the same levels. When your customers are coming, they want heavier contrast levels, some want the heavier white levels. "4K Snow Screensaver."
Getting that from YouTube.
Let me zoom up. There you go. Now the 38, 39 pulls a higher white level than the 38, and it's darker. We can design an advanced version of a gray screen. At the end of the day, as I said before, the black technology is just far more superior technology. It is. But we make it because, like I said, some customers still like the LTs. I mean, I like the great screens. But eventually they do come around. I don't think I'm even going to bother making an LT version for the 39. What's the point? There's no point. Literally, no point. Oh, it's just tradition. I can do a half and half right here. Might as well. Got a big wall for it. So we're doing twice rollover. We're doing it with both screens. So we'll be doing twice rollovers just in case. Because we'll get customers that may say, well, what if I added another coat to it? Will that change the outcome of the screen? And we're like, nope. So we might start doing batch numbers with 2 coats, because we have people all the time will say, well, what if I put another coat on it? Would it change it? No, it's going to still do the same thing. It clears up anything that comes up. 30 just stepped in paint. I haven't stepped in paint in a while. Shrink it down a little bit so you look at the screen. Now it says it right there. When we do the LT gunmetals, that they basically are not going to pull the same contrast levels as the black screen, but I would think, we got to put it in there, but I would think people would know this already. Apparently we have to put it in there anyway. That's the benefits of lens shift. That's why I love it. .4K demonstrations. Okay, I'm getting the containers ready for those. These guys. Hold on, we need to get off of that one. and this one right here. So like the top over a little bit. Get it right over here. Get it right over here. Like I said, we try to cater to everybody. Some people still like gray paint, so we have 2 different products. You know what? I guess we'll make a 39. We're not going to make an LT. We're going to make a gunmetal. I want a gunmetal. I want that contrast. We'll do something different. We'll make another version of it. We got to do something different. Set the top. Is the top up there? Oh, it's over there. Give me the crickets. Give me the crickets! Done. Back upstairs. The ones who ordered the gunmetal, you're shipping out today. So you already got your tracking numbers, you're good to go. Let's put your batch numbers on, and you're good to go. You're definitely shipping out today.
You can now get anything delivered with Uber Eats, but take it from me. That doesn't mean you can eat anything you get.
Dumbest commercial ever on the face. Oh, I've seen worse, but that's got to be the dumbest. I'm not even going to go into that. I'm really not. That thing starts to rant with me every time I see that commercial. Oh. I swear, if aliens from another planet was trying to figure out intelligence about how advanced of a civilization, a race we were, if they saw that commercial, we're done. Good gracious. Ah! Guess what I got from Uber Eats? I got this hammer right here. Sorry about that. I guess I can eat it. Stupid. I hate that commercial. So as you can see, the demonstrations we do on the LT gunmetal, we all do all this in fully lit environments. So you can see, we don't do it in the dark to make the screen boost better colors, none of that nonsense. We don't do all that. Let's see what else we got here. Man, I remember when I first started off with gray screen paints, you could never get a gray screen to fire up in this much light. Never could do it. I mean, we had a couple of lights in the environment, but nothing like this. The meters, like I said, because this is a macro, meters don't pick up down here. We have gray screens that can literally run down here with no problem whatsoever. If you notice, colors not washing out, reds are not washing out, it's going to maintain its colors. The contrast levels to a certain degree. Like I said, it's a gray screen. Now mind you, we're in a max out area. Upstairs, what we call, that's our normal lighting. Most people consider that not to be normal lighting. That's normal lighting. These screens react a little different. It's going to actually get darker. Contrast will get darker. We'll show you that demonstration also. I can see how much that stuff has changed, especially when it comes to gray technology. Like I said, digital one crystal screen paint, we couldn't fire this up. The screen would have some problems, a lot of problems. Now that background, you see it right there, where it says the neon, whatever it's called, where the screen's called, that background is supposed to be a solid jet black. Usually with most screens, gray screens, if the contrast fails, the color fails along with it. The screen will maintain its color. The projector we're using in the background is a Chrissy. Price tag I paid for the projector, $270. That's it. Helped somebody get a projector yesterday. They want to do an ultra short though. They were going to buy a, what's it called, the WeMax? I think it's a WeMax, yeah, WeMax projector. And I was like, don't buy that thing. Do not get it. That, the valve, or the other ones, don't buy those things. Those projectors don't work all that well. You're going to spend $3,300 or something like that, $37, $36. It was a lot of money you were going to spend out for this projector, $31, something like that. But anyway, got them the NEC Ultra Short Throw projector we used upstairs in the demonstration. They got it for $250. This projector's went up too, by the way. Man, they were under $200. I can't stand the $200 anymore because I tried to check and find one for her. They had them at $250, $300. Or I guess somebody must have saw the YouTube video. Yeah, but still, $300 for an ultra short though ain't bad. It's fantastic. They bought it. And this is for a display that they're doing. They bought a 720p projector. They saw how it looks on the presentation. It looks nice. It's crisp. It's clean. And they were looking at the floor demonstration we had upstairs. So they liked the way it was displayed. They're like, what kind of projector? It's a 720p projector, 3600 lumens, and they have dual HDMI port code. So they purchased one of them. They got the stand for around, you get the stand at B&H. They're kind of hard. Those stands are hard to come. That's the tabletop stand for that projector. They used them on Amazon for $100, but now they want like $250, about $237. They still ain't bad. Could be worse. Some people are selling them on eBay right now, $1,000 with the stand and the projector. They want $1,000. So, not a bad deal. So these saved them some money, saved them a lot of freaking money. That's why I don't do those high-end projectors. People are going to ask what kind of projector is in the demonstration. And if I'm saying I'm using a $5,000, $6,000 machine, they figure in order to get that same image, they're going to spend $5,000, $6,000. Yeah, and you're going to have to get that same image. Well, these cheap projectors in here. All right, we're happy with it. just for you guys. I'm gonna see if the lights out. Hold on. I forgot about that. Majority of people are using this will have their lights out sometimes, especially with gray screens. I'll just show you how it fires up.
I'll tell you what, stick to the plan.
Let me turn the fan off too. That's what I said. People want something they can paint on quick, fast, dries in no time at all, and be done with it. That's it. 4 or 5 applications, 4 or 5 coats, and all that stuff is just downright bananas. Should be able to display this in a fully lit environment. We do the colors out. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's what we gotta do. We're done. Screen's still drying out. So you can see the difference between the two. 38 and LT gunmetal. Because I don't want anybody coming up to me saying, "Hey, wait a minute, it's an LT gunmetal. Is it supposed to pull the same?" I'm not them at the end of the day. No, we don't say that over here. I'm not gonna get on camera. You can go look through all my videos. Not one time I've ever said that any gray screen that we develop over here is gonna pull a 1% contrast level. No, not gonna hear it. So I want to hear that from people saying, "Well, I thought it was." No, we already told you. Put all the tests out there, showed you. That's what it's designed to do. You want super contrast? You can't have both worlds. Some people want the best. Those are the one customers I do not like them. I hate those. I'm sorry, I say hate anybody, but those customers drive me nuts. Everybody got their one, they drive me nuts. These are people who want perfect white levels and perfect contrast at the same time with no sacrifice. Guess what? That screen doesn't exist, only when you sleep. Has to be a sacrifice in there. Something got to go. Even the gunmetals realized that when they were making their screens, that's why they had that reflective surface on it to pick up the higher white levels. Even they knew they were going to drop in white levels. Can't have both. Doesn't work that way. It's one or the other. Now the thing about, like I said, I like the gray screens. They're okay and all, or LT gunmetals, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna have nothing but black screens throughout my entire house because that black screen can maintain its white levels and also to produce better color. And the contrast is going to be insane because the screen is already black. So this is why we show you everything, so that way we don't have somebody coming and saying, well, you said, nope, never said it. Never said it, never will. The LT was developed so that way we have customers that maybe it may have an easier transition going from the LT to the darker screens, and some people do prefer the gray screens. So there you go. Now, if you ask my personal opinion, you say, hey, which screens do you favor? Look around. All my screens are black in the house. That's what we like to use. I like the black screens. But like I said, done. Let me get this to dry because we got to paint over this one and get that finished right there. That's why I never mislead y'all. I don't have y'all be sitting in the dark and showing you demonstrations of gray screens in the dark. We don't do that over here because we don't want you to come home, turn on your projector, and then your screen doesn't pull a contrast level because you're in a fully lit environment, or you're doing here in a well-lit environment that's more well lit than the demonstration. That's why we use as much light as possible. So you can see exactly how the screen's going to react to contrast, how it's going to react to color. You get a chance to see all that up front. That's where we don't hide anything from you. That's why there's no dark environments, no ambient light controlled environments, no calibrated, none of that stuff. We don't do our demonstrations like that. We start off in fully lit environments, and if we request to have a lights out, we'll do a lights out demonstration. That's the screen where I basically took the paint and rolled across the middle of the screen. Okay. 8K. No, we can't do this one here. We can't do this one here.
Getting that from YouTube.
We're done. We're pretty done. All right, people. Screen did exactly what it was designed to do, as we designed it for. We're going to, this is done. So we got the batch number for the LT gunmetal. Any demonstrations, we actually display the screen. We tell you right from the door, you know, so you can see exactly what you're getting at the end of the day. We got to get this dried. Well, actually, it's already dried, but get it ready and get it for the black one, because we still have to do a 38 next. So, some people are sitting there and say, well, you know, you're selling this product, you know, and people should hear what, you know, we're telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, what you need to hear. I'm not going to come on here and bring a screen up and say, hey, look, you know, it's going to produce a 100% contrast level. And this, no, we're not telling you that. We're going to tell you exactly what it is in every demonstration. It's going to produce amazing white level, which it does. Colors are going to be fantastic on it. You see in a fully lit environment, it maintains its reds. It doesn't wash out. We're on long throw. You've seen gray screens completely wash out in fully lit environments. It just does not wash out in a fully lit environment. But the contrast levels are going to be not as high as a black screen. So at least the plus side about this technology, you will be able to maintain your colors without the screen washing out. You're not going to have that problem. But your contrast levels are not going to peak the way the black screens are, because that's what they're designed to do. But I'm not going to come in here and tell you that the screen's going to pull a contrast level equal to a black screen. That'd be a barefaced lie. We don't do that over here. All right, that being said, we're done here on that one. We'll back in. We'll start working on the 38 black next. Gotta go, and God bless.